Got lost on the subway. It was good, I recovered though. Not bad. Now I just got to figure out how to cross the road. There it is over there. What a life. Welcome to Korea. 안녕하세요. 내 이름은 쌈이다. I won't lie, it's a little bit confusing. I think that's me, number 9. Here we go, this way. There's not much English, so it's a little bit hard navigating your way around. I think I figured it out. It wasn't too hard, but it's just, yeah, just changing your mindset from Taiwanese train lines to a Korean train line with different riding, etc. But I think I'm alright now. I found it. Track 9. You really can't stay in a better place than the Avenue of Youth. So I'm staying here in a hostel. Look, it's pretty cheap. It's only like $30 a night, but look what you got around you. You've got all the action here. Don't get me wrong, there's other great places to stay as well. But if you want action, if you just want to come down and have something to eat or drink, and you're in your 20s or 30s or a single person, why would you stay anywhere else? Check that out. There's just like bars and clubs and you know, restaurants on top of each other, and you really can't go wrong. You can just kind of sit around here and, you know, have something to eat and drink like the whole night till the early hours of the morning. And you probably really don't need to go anywhere else in Seoul, but you should. But yeah, it's all happening. I'm actually down there, that way. My hostel is that way. That way. And I just come down in the morning. Everything's pretty closed though in the morning. And then after that night, I just come back, hang out here and sit around for a few hours, have something to eat and drink, and that's it. And then go up and have a sleep. And repeat. What a life. Good morning, everybody from Seoul. Wow, what a city. I flew in last night. Got lost on the subway. It was good, I recovered though. What a busy city. This city's humongous. Bigger than what I thought. Probably on par in my mind with New York City. There's just a lot going on here. A lot of skyscrapers, a lot of people, a lot of food, a lot of drinks, a lot of entertainment. I'm staying in the Avenue of Youth, which is like a precinct of like bars and restaurants and so forth. Mate, is it busy there? I went to bed at about 12:30 last night, breaking all the barriers for me. But yeah, there's just so much to do, and the first impressions are really good. It's going to take a while, I reckon, to scrape the surface of this place. It just seems like you need a long time here to get a full understanding of what's going on, but that's all right. We'll give it a crack. Here's a tourist information centre. Maybe I can ask him some questions of how I can get around to some of the sites, particularly DMZ. All right, well, I'll catch up with you guys after. Alrighty, look what we have here. Coffee and tea. I couldn't resist. I just was taken away by this particular machine. Its retro design and look and feel. It's just, yeah, it just drew me to it, especially after my Singapore video. So what I'm gonna do, for I think it's 400 won, yeah, 400 won, I'm gonna get a coffee. I've already had one today. I went to a particular coffee store. I went to a swanky one, but this is more interesting. There's a little kind of area where you pick up your coffee. I just asked the gentleman here, and he said it's pretty good. He responded in Korean, so I'm guessing it was good. He gave me a thumbs up. But let's try this coffee. I think that's the right amount, 500. Alright, little 500s come up. I think there's different variations of it. Cream, milk coffee, black coffee, cream coffee. Should we get a cream coffee? Let's try the cream coffee. Okay, I pressed it. Not sure what's going on. Let's press it again. Okay. There we go. Just took a while to kick over. So I'm getting the cream coffee. You can see the water coming in now. Okay. There's another machine next to me speaking in Korean, so it's overpowering what's going on here. Is that done? Am I meant to close this? This is great. I think that's done. I can see the milk in there. Is that milk? No, I think that's coffee. Okay. Do I have to ask someone whether it's done or not? I think it's done. Let's grab it. I did ask for cream, but there's no cream. Still got another 100 in there. I don't know what that means. Classic milk. Do I get change back or do I have to buy another one? Maybe if I press this I get change back. Yeah, there we go, that worked. It even tells you the temperature, look at that, it's 95 degrees Celsius. Very good. Alright, the moment of truth has arrived. Let's turn that around so we can show the advertising as well. Yeah, there is a bit of cream in there. It's not bad.
안녕하세요. 구매하실 복권 메가 밀리언과 파워볼 중에서 선택하세요.
For 400 won, which is probably, that's not even $1. I think that's 50 cents. 861 is like $1. I think that's, yeah, that's about like 50 cents for a small cup. Not bad. It's just a little refreshment. I think you actually have to stand here underneath this booth and drink it because the guy was pretty he was pretty militant about it. He had the coffee like this and he was just looking against the
안녕하세요. 구매하실
The roller
복권
door.
메가밀리언과
So
파워볼 중에서 선택하세요.
there you go. There you have it. 50-cent coffee on the streets of Seoul. And there's my mate.
안녕하세요.
That's my barista. That's who made my
구매하실
coffee.
복권 메가밀리언과 파워볼 중에서 선택하세요.
Would you have coffee from a place like that? Would you have coffee from a vending machine like that? You tell me. Let me know in the comments.
안녕하세요. 구매
Okay, finished. I'm guessing I'll have to throw it down there. That's where everybody else is putting their cups.
안녕하세요. 구매하실 복권 메가밀리언과 파워볼 중에서
There we go.
선택하세요.
We got the Mega Millions on the screen. What do we got? We got Powerball Mega Millions. 386,000 or 386 million. The Powerball. Wow. That's US.
안녕하세요. 구매하실 복권 메가
So I've done a bit of sightseeing this morning. I've gone to some of the traditional villages, but the real quest is to get my hand on one of these DMZ tickets. There's a few sites online that offer the tickets, but they're like, oh, you know, you need to email us your credit card details and blah, blah, blah. And look, I don't really trust that kind of stuff. I'm not emailing anyone or just anyone my credit card details. So I'm actually going to the head office here of one of the travel agencies and see if I can pay them cash to get my hands on a DMZ ticket and tour. Apparently you need like 48 hours. Or you need to register 48 hours before you get to the DMZ. Let's see. I've got 5 days in Seoul and I will be back later on for another 2 or 3. So if I can't get there this round, I'll need to consider it for the return leg. But let's see if I can get my hands on these tickets. Interesting name for a cafe or a coffee shop or a restaurant. Okay, this is pretty symbolic. Walking over a traditional bridge in probably the most technologically enhanced cities in the world. There it is. Very symbolic. You've got a kind of a cone, sphere kind of a thing over there. I'll walk there later. I think there's water on this bridge. Very nice. Look at this. Look at that. They know what they're doing here. Ironically, I just received an email from one of the companies I emailed last night about the DMZ. They're keen to take me. They look legitimate, but I'm just here at the other one, at the other tour company, just at the front of their building. So I'll go in, I'll have a chat to them, and if I can pay cash and get over and done with, I will. Apparently the other company that just emailed me have got a no shopping tour, so they don't drag you through those shopping centres to buy stuff, merchandise. So that's pretty good. But Hotel Koreana is just across the road. Now I just got to figure out how to cross the road. There it is over there. Alrighty, I'm in the hotel. Apparently I've got to go up to the 8th floor. The gentleman at the counter helped. Let's see if they can assist me with going to the DMZ. Nice hotel, by the way. Hotel Korean. Here it is. Alright guys, it's the morning of the DMZ. I'm pretty excited about going into the DMZ zone. It's always been a lifelong dream for me. I've always had an interest in the conflict in Korea. And on a serious note, it is a pretty serious place to go to.
because there's obviously two conflicting nations there with troops pointing guns at each other. So as an Australian, this is something very foreign to us. It does not exist in our country, and for me to be able to go to the DMZ and see this type of scenario, I think it's going to probably have a lifelong effect on me, and hopefully get to understand the conflict in Korea a whole lot more. Look, we always wish peace to all sides, to the whole world. No one wants to see war. No one's a winner in war. It's just such a tragic thing for both sides. But in saying that, I'm here waiting for my bus at the front of the Koreana Hotel. It's a beautiful morning. I'm quite excited. I see a few other people hanging around as well who are probably also going to be catching the bus and taking the tour. So let's see how we go. In the meantime, I'm having coffee from Nice to See You. Nice to see you coffee. It's not bad. The coffee costs me, well, with a banana and a water and a coffee, I paid 4,400 won, which is probably maybe $5 Australian. Not bad. Cheers.